What is going on, guys? It is Halftime Productions. Welcome back to the channel. First of all, I hope you're all having a great day. And for today's simulation on NBA 2K24, we are going to be returning NBA players back to their original draft team. So that means LeBron James back to Cleveland with Kyrie Irving, Oklahoma City gets Kevin Durant, and James Harden back with Russell Westbrook, so on and so forth. You guys get the gist. And then we're going to simulate a season and playoffs in NBA 2K24 to see who would win. So without further ado, boys, let's get right to it. We are now on the NBA 2K24, and guys, as you see up on the screen is a list of all the players on their draft team for this simulation. I only took the top 100 because I don't want to have uneven teams, so not every single player will be on the original draft team, just the top 100. So basically a majority of the league, as we see the 76er team is looking nice. They have Jeremy Grant, Jrue Holiday, Tyrese Maxey. Then we see the Bulls, Jimmy Butler, Lauri Markkanen, Bobby Portis all went to Chicago. I mean, this simulation is going to be so much fun. The Cavaliers, obviously getting Kyrie, LeBron, and then Andrew Wiggins, because technically he was drafted by Cleveland, so he will be on the squad right there. Cavaliers, probably a lot of big-time favorites from a lot of you guys in the simulation. As we see my Celtics, we actually drafted Desmond Bane. Not a lot of people know that. We just didn't keep him. So Desmond Bane with Marcus Smart, Robert Williams, Tatum Brown. I mean, I'm loving Marcus Smart back in Boston. The Clippers lost out on a lot of players because James Harden, Kawhi, Paul George, Westbrook, all drafted by different teams. We see the Grizzlies, John Morant will be back. And as we go over this simulation, comment down below the team that you think is going to win or just your favorite team. Honestly, I'm going to go with my Celtics. I'm always a Celtics fan, so I'm going to pick them. We see the Hornets actually drafted SGA, so he joins LaMelo Ball, Tobias Harris, and Malik Monk. Man, the Hornets can do some damage as the Jazz. Oh my goodness. Utah fans, do you guys miss Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, and Gordon Hayward, because now they are back in the squad? And Sacramento's back over De'Aaron Fox and Tyrese Haliburton, as well as Buddy Hield off the bench is going to be tough to beat. Porzingis, Tingus Pingus, back in New York. Oh man, that famous video when he got drafted. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Then we see the Lakers. Oh my goodness, Lakers fans. You guys get Brandon Ingram, Kuzma, Julius Randle back. However, you lose out on LeBron and AD. As the Magic have Sabonis and Aaron Gordon. Dallas gets Jalen Brunson back. I know you Mavericks fans are happy to see that. But I mean, this is going to be such a crazy simulation. I have no idea what to expect or which team's going to do good. As we see for the Brooklyn Nets, Jarrett Allen rejoins the squad. Denver kept a lot of players. They didn't really draft players to different teams, like I should say. And then we see the Pacers. They actually drafted Kawhi Leonard, and they also have Paul George. So the Pacers are definitely going to be a contender in the East, as well as this Pelicans team, man. Anthony Davis, Chris Paul, also, I mean, Zion Williamson on the team. That's a crazy big three. Honestly, that big three could win a championship. Then we see the Pistons, Dinwiddie, Middleton, also drafted by Detroit, so they joined Cunningham. That probably might help them. We see Toronto getting DeRozan back, and it's crazy. DeRozan's at an 85. Man, it seems like his career is coming to the end. I hate to say it, but then we see the Rockets. Van Vliet wasn't drafted by any team, so he stays on Houston. The Spurs get Derek White and Dejounte Murray back, which definitely will help out a lot. And then on to the Phoenix Suns. DeAndre and Cam Johnson join the squad. I know the Suns fan missed that core of Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson. Oklahoma City, easily a contender. Probably a lot of favorites. Durant, Harden, Westbrook. They also have homegrown. That team is tough. Minnesota Timberwolves look pretty good too. Edwards, Towns, Levine. Blazers get Dame back with Sage and McCollum. I know you Blazers fans are reminiscing right there, so that's pretty big for you guys. Then the Warriors, they get Jordan Poole back. Oh my goodness. The champion Jordan Poole is back in Golden State as the Wizards get Bradley Beal back. It is time to simulate to the end of the season and see which teams make the playoffs. So let's find out. And the MVP goes to Joel Embiid. 26 points, 13 rebounds. He didn't average the highest points per game, but you're going to see why he's the MVP. I mean, their team did so well. Wembanyama, Rookie of the Year. Fox came off the bench behind Haliburton in Sacramento, winning 6th Man of the Year, so I guess they played Haliburton in front of him. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year with 31 and 11. Oh my goodness. As Naz Reid, a very underrated player, wins Most Improved, and Clutch Player of the Year, I should say, goes to Devin Booker with 33. But like I said, Joel Embiid's team went 66 and 16. Unbelievable. What a crazy record, as Devin Booker went off in the simulation, leading the league in points with 33. Then we see his teammate Bradley Beal with 31 right behind him in DC. We see Antetokounmpo, Morant, Doncic, a lot of 30-point per game scorers. Stephen Curry, Dame is in there as well. And on to the rebounds per game. Someone's walking upstairs. If you're wondering what that is, someone is walking. On the rebounds per game, like I should say, Joel Embiid, 13 rebounds per game. And yes, guys, I do all these simulations, record them at my house, in my basement, my garage, even better. So just so you guys know, I mean, a little sneak peek in halftime productions, but Chris Paul goes to New Orleans and averages 13.4 assists. Can you believe that? Chris Paul is doing crazy wonders in the simulation. But now on to the East, who made the playoffs? Well, the Sixers, one of the best records we've seen in the simulation as they take the 1 seed. Then we got the Bulls, Knicks, Cavs, Hornets, Pistons, as the play-in tournament teams will be Boston, Indiana, Brooklyn, and Orlando. My bad. Then we got the Hawks, Wizards, who don't make the playoffs, as well as Toronto, Miami, and Milwaukee. But I can't believe my Celtics only won 40 games with that squad. On the West, somehow the Grizzlies are the 1 seed. I don't know how, but then we got the Pelicans with AD, Chris Paul, the Thunder in that super team, Golden State, Phoenix, Houston makes it to the 6th seed with 44 wins. How about that? And there are the play-in tournament teams, as the Denver Nuggets will finish in the play-in tournament, barely just making it. So now on to the postseason bracket. You guys see the schedule, but first, we had to simulate the play-in tournament games. I mean, already though, some of these matchups in the first round are so good, but in the play-in tournament, Utah, San Antonio, LA, Denver, a rematch of last year's Western Conference Finals, and in the East, Boston, Indiana, Brooklyn, and Orlando. However, it is time to get this simulation going to see which teams will make the 16-team bracket. And now beginning, we see the Nuggets, the former champs, go out. The Nets, the Lakers, the Pacers also going out. So now the 16-team bracket is officially set. And it is your last chance to comment down below your predictions. So read through the teams, tell me which team you think is going to win it, or just your favorite team, as this simulation will be done in NBA 2K24 with live games. Remember, we took the top 100 players who are not on their draft team and put them back to their draft team. And now this simulation to determine the winner starts in the very first round. So fellas, go grab your favorite snack, go sit down, relax, and let the madness begin. Here we go.
We will begin the postseason in San Antonio, where the Pelicans and Spurs are tied at 112. 45 seconds. Williamson to the lane. Missed it over Wembanyama, and the Spurs are down 3-0, looking to force 5. We've seen teams come back with 3-0 deficits in the simulations before. Can the Spurs be one of them, as the Pelicans come the other way after the miss, looking to take the lead? They go to Davis. Davis in the paint. Goes up, missed it, grabs it back, and throws it down all over San Antonio. What a huge dunk from Davis. Pelicans one step away from winning this series. But here is Dejounte Murray back in San Antonio, and only 14 seconds left in this game. The screen, Murray takes it, Murray down the lane and throws it down. We are tied once again. What a game this is. 6 seconds. Here is Chris Paul looking to win this series. We're here right now. Paul with 2, fires off the mark. We're going to overtime. Spurs season is not over yet. There will be extra minutes in this game 4 in the first round. As we get to overtime, 25 seconds, and we are still tied. Both these teams in a great battle as the ball is stolen. Davis has it. The Spurs had a chance to take the lead here with 20 seconds, and they turned it over. And now here's Chris Paul with 10 seconds. He leads the league in assists, and he's going to fire to Davis. Davis jams it down. Pelicans lead with 6.4. No timeout to the Spurs. Inbound to Murray with 3. Murray, 2 seconds. Murray step back for the win. Back iron, it's off. Pelicans will take game 4, and they're going to win this series against San Antonio in the first round to move on. Anthony Davis, masterclass performance here. And now we head to Houston, where the OKC Thunder are going to sweep the Rockets. Man, this Thunder team is looking so good as Durant, Harden, and Westbrook reunite, and they're on their way to the second round of the Western Conference playoffs. As for the Rockets, what a great season, but it comes to an end in the first round. And now we are off to Philly for game 5, where the Sixers are up 3-1. They also have a 2-point lead as Anthony goes to Sabonis. Sabonis blocked by Embiid. Sixers looking to close out the series. And man, this Sixers team is one of the best teams we've seen in the simulations ever. I mean, their record speaks for themselves as they're looking to go to the second round here. Maxey to drive. Maxey, nothing there. Magic desperately need to stop. It's going to be Melton. Bang! That might be the dagger. D'Anthony Melton from downtown. It's a 5-point game with 20 seconds. These Sixers fans are going crazy. Here's Cole Anthony to drive. Need a quick 3-pointer. They're going to go to Banchero. That's off the mark. And be the rebound. Sixers have it. And that should most likely do it here in Philly. And the Sixers are going to do it. They're on their way to the second round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. As for the Magic, their season will come to an end. And now we're going to be off to Detroit. How about the Pistons? They're on their way to the second round as they defeat the Knicks with Porzingis in 6 games. Man, this Pistons team with Chris Middleton, Dinwiddie on the team as well, is looking pretty good as they will win this series. And now off to Charlotte, the Cavaliers will knock out the Hornets. It went to 6 games. I'm not going to lie, I thought it was going to be a sweep for 5 for Cleveland, but at the end of the day, the Cavs will get the job done, winning on the road, beating the Hornets, and ending their season as the Cavs with Kyrie and LeBron move on. And now we got a couple Game 7s. Here's one of them in Golden State. The Warriors are down by 2 to the Suns, and Stephen Curry will tie the game with a layup. So 42 seconds remaining in this game. Who is going to win and move on? Jordan Poole's back in Golden State. And for the Suns, here we go. DeAndre Ayton also back as well. 100 with 40 seconds. Booker the drive. Booker gonna throw up a wild shot. Won't go. Ayton the rebound and puts it in. DeAndre Ayton a huge offensive rebound. Not sure what that shot right there was from Booker, but anyways, here comes Curry with 30 seconds, and they're going to use their final timeout. Now after the timeout, inbound to Curry. Curry's going to fire a deep 3 and puts it in. Stephen Curry's ridiculous. How did that go in? That was a deep shot fading away, and the Warriors have a 1-point lead in Game 7. Here come the Suns the other way. No Durant, but they do have Booker as Gordon gonna swing it to a Kogi for 3, and that goes in. Are you kidding me? 2 huge baskets from both teams late, and now 10 seconds. Golden State down by 1. The ball in the hands of Curry, looking to win the series. 1-on-1 against Booker. Pump, fires, bang! Curry does it again with 0.3 seconds. It's over. Warriors win in 7. One of the greatest performances we're ending in halftime productions history. Oh my goodness. How did Curry make those 2 threes? He's just a glitch on NBA 2K, and a heartbreak for the Phoenix Suns as their season is over. And now off to Memphis for Game 7, where the Jazz will upset the number 1 seeded Grizzlies 129-104. And the Utah Jazz with Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert are on in the second round in this upset as down go the Grizzlies. How about that team though? The Jazz as an 8 seed? Scary. And now we're on to our last series of the first round. It's a Game 7 between Boston and Chicago as Kobe White loses it. Marcus Smart the steal. Boston up by 1. Brown to Tatum. Tatum back to Brown. Brown underneath, nothing there. Goes up and he gets blocked by Butler. What a crazy sequence. Chicago down by 1, but they have the ball now with 30 seconds in this game. Here we go. Butler in the paint, working against Desmond Bain. Spin, nothing there. Butler, it's good. Jimmy Butler gives the Bulls a 1-point lead with 21 seconds, and these fans are going crazy. I mean, how loud is this last minute of this Game 7? Winner moves on to the second round. 2 great teams, both contenders to win the championship, honestly. As Tatum, step back, nothing there. Shot clock is off. Game on the line for Boston. As here's Robert Williams with the ball. 5 seconds. Goes to an open Tatum for the win. Oh, he missed it. Are you kidding me? Tatum missed the open jumper. I can't believe it. Butler at the line. Well, that's Bobby Portis, I think. Oh my goodness, I can't believe Tatum missed that shot. And that should most likely do it unless there's a miracle here with 0.8 seconds. Smart will inbound. It's Brown. No good. Chicago beat Boston in 7, and they are acting like it's a championship. Come on, Chicago. Anyways, though, the Bulls will win the series 133-135 in Game 7. They come out victorious. Well, now we are off to the second round of the postseason. What a crazy and fun first round. As you see the 8 teams remaining, the Jazz got the upset done, and then we see a couple other great teams in here as well, but hopefully you're enjoying this simulation. We have some awesome matchups here in the conference semifinals, so without further ado, this NBA 2K24 simulation continues here in the second round of the playoffs. Let's go. We will begin the conference semifinals off in Detroit, where the Bulls will knock off the Pistons. So Chicago, coming off a crazy Game 7 battle with Boston, will now go to the second round and easily beat the Detroit Pistons in this series. And Chicago, with Jimmy Butler, is on in the Eastern Conference Finals. And guys, I simulated too fast, but as we go to Philadelphia, the Cavaliers will be the 1-seeded Sixers in 5 games. So the 66-win Sixers will go out in the second round. That is pretty disappointing, as Joel Embiid had a great game, but Kyrie Irving with 26, LeBron with a triple-double, and the Cavs are on their way to the Eastern Finals. And the 8th-seeded Utah Jazz are on their way to the Western Conference Finals. Can you believe it? They knock off the Warriors in 6 games as they are at the line. And these Jazz fans, they are on their feet. They want to give their team all the credit they can. And for the Warriors, they do get Jordan pulled back. However, it will result in a second-round exit, 122-128 year final, even though Steph Curry almost made that. However, the Jazz get it done, and they are on their way to the Final Four. And now a crazy battle in the second round. 2 amazing teams going at it, and it went the distance, as it should have won the distance. 109-92 your final, though, as the OKC Thunder will beat the Pelicans. So James Harden, Durant, and Westbrook will knock off Chris Paul and Anthony Davis as the OKC Thunder win this series and move on to the West Final. And so we are down to 4 teams. In the West, we have the OKC Thunder versus the 8th-seeded Jazz, and in the East, we have the Bulls versus the Cavaliers. Jimmy Butler versus LeBron James. Did anybody's prediction make it to the Final Four? Let me know down below. But it is time to continue this NBA 2K24 simulation in the Eastern and Western Conference Finals. Which 2 teams will move to the finals? Well, fellas, sit down and let's find out. A game 6 in Utah where we are tied at 114, and can you believe it? The Jazz lead the series 3 games to 2 as Mitchell can't connect on the 3-pointer. He was going for the 2-for-1. OKC trying to force 7, looking to take the lead here in game 6. Durant against Hayward. Durant faded away for the lead and he missed it. Kevin Durant missed it. Oh my goodness, that's a shot he usually makes, and now the Jazz have it, and another chance to win the game and the series. Ball in the hands of Donovan Mitchell. He just missed a moment ago. Will they continue to go back to him? Yes, they will. It's Mitchell. Got it. Donovan Mitchell. Ice in his veins. 2 seconds remaining. Here's Harden. Off the mark, the 8th-seeded Jazz stun the world, and they are headed to the NBA Finals, knocking off the juggernaut OKC Thunder. Oh man, are your brackets busted yet? The Jazz with the upset. What a finish here in Utah, and the Jazz win the series in 6. And now we got a game 7, LeBron versus Butler. Bulls up by 1 with 43 seconds. Winner plays the Jazz in the finals as LeBron James. Man, he's back in the Eastern Conference and once again dominating as he hits the bucket and gives the Cavs a lead with 37 seconds. Here is Jimmy Butler going the other way. Fans are on their feet in Chicago. Butler backing his defender down. Gets some space and blocked by Mobley. Oh my goodness, what a block, as here's Kobe White. Bang! Before I can even get words out my mouth, Kobe White splashes it. And now after the Bulls call timeout, 22 seconds, LeBron James and Cleveland down by 2 here in this game 7. 16 to shot clock, LeBron to Garland. What a pass. Garland puts it in. Like I said, LeBron James in that Cavaliers uniform in the Eastern Conference, unstoppable. One of the best versions of him ever. And now in under 10 seconds, the Bulls have a chance to win the series. Can they get it done? It's Bobby Portis. Portis has it with 1. Spin! Oh, they called a foul! You've got to be kidding me! If I was a Cavs fan, I'd be throwing bottles on the court. They can't call that foul with 1 second. And all Bobby Portis has to do is make 1 free throw to win the series. First one, he missed it! Oh man, the pressure is immense. Bobby Portis with 1 second. He just needs to make this one. If he misses it, we're going to overtime. Here is Portis, and he's got it. He steps up to the plate, makes the free throw in 1 second. LeBron James needs a miracle. It's off the mark. The Bulls win. Thank you, referees. I can't believe they called that actually. They really called a foul in 1 second in the Eastern Conference Finals, Game 7. What a tie game, as LeBron and Kyrie's championship hopes will come to an end in the East Final. And so we are down to 2. Did anybody predict this final, as we have the Bulls with Jimmy Butler, Lauri Markkanen against the 8th-seeded Jazz with Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert? Can you believe it? Anyways guys, a best of 7 series here on NBA 2K24 to determine the winner of today's simulation. If players went back to their draft teams, Bulls, Jazz, who's gonna win it? Well, we go to a game 6 in Utah, and the Jazz are gonna fall to the Bulls. Can you believe the Bulls are your NBA champions? Jimmy Butler with no respect for the CPU. They will beat the Jazz in 6. And why is Taylor Horton Tucker celebrating the championship? 2K, you gotta fix this. Look at this. I mean, why is he celebrating with the Bulls? But man, if you pick Chicago to win today's simulation, shout out to you. They will do it. They have won the championship. And why does Rudy Gobert have the trophy in his hand? Come on, NBA 2K, this has to be fixed. Even though it's kind of funny, I can't even lie. Like, look at Rudy Gobert celebrating with the Bulls. I mean, this is hilarious. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. You are all the GOATs. I read every single comment and I appreciate your support. I'll see you in the next 2K simulation. I'm gonna let the celebration continue here in Utah with its Halftime Productions. Hope you all have a great day, and we out.